Sawadee krap! Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. I'm your host JP Mestanza, and it's Friday, November 9th, meaning the latest edition of the Phuket News is now out. Grab your copy in any one of 600 locations around the island. Now here's the news you need to know. The Phuket Marine Office is issuing an order for all vessels to keep clear of the salvage site of the sunken Phoenix tour boat while the recovery operation continues. The order was issued by Phuket Marine Office Acting Chief Wiwat Chichert Wong last night, mandating all other boats to stay clear of about 1 mile of the salvage site, which is around 2.3 nautical miles south of Coral Island or Koh Hei, from today through to next Tuesday, and it's all in the name of safety. No more details were provided on the salvage operation, although we do know that the company hired to recover the doomed boat have already dropped 8 anchors around the Phoenix, and crane boom supports are now in place on either side of the boat. The Phoenix sank back on July 5, killing 47 Chinese tourists, and officials will inspect the boat after it's recovered from the sea. Authorities are now preparing for the annual Loy Krathong festival, one of the most important days in the Thai calendar, as strict measures will be adhered to, namely the ban on fireworks during the festival and the ban on sky lanterns released anywhere near the airport. More than 280 police, military officers, and volunteers assembled at Phuket City Police Station this week as the Region 8 Police Deputy Commander ordered authorities in Phuket to be on standby in case of emergency and enforce the measures during this year's festival, which takes place on November 22nd, on Thursday. Loy Krathong is an annual festival in which locals float ornamental objects traditionally made of banana leaves and flowers with small items on them. They're sent along bodies of water, usually rivers or oceans, as an offering to the river goddess in the hope of bringing good fortune. It's also marked by the sky lanterns released in several areas nationwide, most famous of which is in Chiang Mai. In Phuket, the festivities will be marked with traditional Thai folk concerts around the island on different days, while the official holiday taking place November 22nd, next Thursday. Many locals will go to Sapan Hin in Phuket Town, Chalong Pier, and Nai Harn Lake, just to name a few places. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. 10 suspects from the $0 tour case of 2016, they're now being acquitted thanks to a decision by the appeals court saying that they did not run tourism businesses, they only leased buses and sold products to tour firms and tourists alike. The case saw several businesses here in Phuket affected, with authorities performing raids on a business that included hotels, tour and bus companies, with prosecutors accusing them of money laundering and operating an illegal business because they allegedly would bring inbound tourists through cheap tour packages so they could buy products at a massive markup, with damages reaching 98 million baht allegedly. All of the defendants in the case denied the charges, and although 3 people were fined 500,000 baht each for luring tourists with cheap fees and then charging them inflated prices later on, the court decided that the rest of them were not guilty, especially since the tourists never complained the defendants took advantage of them. For more, visit thephuket.news.com. Phuket Extra will be right back, so don't go anywhere. Construction Materials and Hotel Supplies exhibition from November 28 to December 1st, 2018 at Novotel Phuket, Pokitra.
Join Laguna Phuket Triathlon's Big 25 celebrations, sprint distance and charity fun run. Visit lagunaphukеттri.com.
Welcome back to Phuket Extra. A wild elephant has been found with gunshot wounds at a wildlife sanctuary in Ubon Ratchathani province, and images from a nearby camera trap showed that an armed man wearing a military uniform could be to blame. The dead elephant, weighing about 4 tons, it was found near a waterfall inside the Puntarik Yodmon Wildlife Sanctuary, and investigators say it was shot about 7 or 8 days ago near its left hip with bullets from an AK-47. The camera trap in the vicinity was recovered by investigators, and images from that showed an armed man wearing a military uniform from a neighboring country walking inside the sanctuary. He was carrying an AK-47 and a GPS device, believed to have been tracking down poachers who were cutting down trees, but investigators believe he's involved in the death of the elephant. A manhunt is now on. The closing ceremony of the 33rd ASEAN Summit in Singapore yesterday afternoon saw Thailand Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha receive the symbolic gavel from his Singapore counterpart Lee Hsien Loong as the kingdom takes over chairmanship of ASEAN for the entirety of 2019. The theme of Thailand's chairmanship will be Advancing Partnership for Sustainability, with key priorities to include boosting connectivity and infrastructure with a focus on sustainable development, especially economically. Thailand last held the chairmanship of the 10-nation bloc in 2008. The country is expected to not only focus on the South China Sea Code of Conduct next year, but also push ASEAN to finalize the RCP, the Regional Comprehensive Partnership, which will be the basis for free trade agreements moving forward between the bloc and other regional powers. That's it for Phuket Extra, brought to you by PSD Windows and Doors. For safe, secure, and soundproof windows, visit pvcphuket.com. From all of us here at the Phuket News Center, thank you for watching, and until Monday, stay classy, Phuket.